Welcome to episode 124 of the BCF ORG podcast, The Business of Business. I'm Brian Fisher. This podcast series focuses on the various subjects and topics to help you run a successful, profitable business, and is targeted to business owners and C-suite executives, but anyone interested in business can benefit. It reflects my 34 years as a business owner and subsequent years as a business mentor and consultant. They're approximately 15 minutes long, so you can listen while commuting. Hopefully, you'll find one or two takeaways to implement per episode. In the previous episode, 123, our guest was Qassam Aslam, discussing scaling and delegation. Today's episode discusses AI sales automation with Aaron DeBenedetto. Based out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, Aaron DeBenedetto is the founder and owner of Mustard Growth, a company that provides cutting-edge AI solutions for lead prospecting and sales automation. Let's welcome Aaron DeBenedetto. Aaron, welcome to the BCF ORG podcast, The Business of Business.
Thank you so much, Brian. It's good to be here.
Thanks for joining us today, Aaron. Aaron, I'm always interested in people's stories. What's your background in becoming the founder and owner of Mustard Growth, a company that provides cutting-edge AI solutions for lead prospecting and sales automation?
Well, you may not believe this, but I wear two hats. First hat was I'm a pastor, and so I pastor two churches. The other hat that I wear is my technology hat, that I've been in technology ever since my dad brought home a PC desktop, and I was in DOS working with all the different languages and have just loved it. And over the years has developed into now AI technology, and I understand the implications of it. And so I really want to help people kind of stay ahead of the AI trend, or at least kind of roll with it and understand it. So number one, their business doesn't go extinct. And number two, they can try to keep their position intact.
It rolls right into this episode's topic, AI sales automation. Why is it important for business leaders to adopt AI now?
It's super important. There are a number of things going on. AI adoption among people, individuals who work at companies. The trend so far has been individuals will take on AI tools like ChatGPT and different agents to help them with their daily work. And now enterprise level is starting to catch on, and companies are implementing this. But for the people who are in the positions, adoption rate has more than doubled since Q4 of 2024 to Q1 2025. I mean, just think about that, a doubling of employees using some sort of AI in their everyday life. And access to information, it comes exponential. Those who are using it have more, they're more nimble and agile and can move. They can outshine their their coworkers and help make their bosses look good. There's no end to the benefit. There, of course, are risks, but the biggest risk that I see is actually companies are going to start implementing AI. And what you have heard is true, that jobs will be lost because of AI. And so it's important that people adopt it now, start practicing. Even if you think you don't know anything, start using these tools, learn about it, and just make yourself an invaluable part of the team. So when the point comes where AI can do part of your job, the boss is not going to be thinking about cutting you. So that's really important. And the biggest advantage for adopting it is just the early adopters gain. And the best time to adopt AI was 5 to 10 years ago. The second best time to adopt it is today.
Aaron, following up on that, a shocking reality shows that sales reps only spend 36% of their time actually selling. Can you break down where the other 64% goes?
Yeah, they're playing video games in the workroom. Yeah, so they're doing other activities. If you are a salesperson, you know that part of your job is to do outreach, and often cold outreach. And all of that takes a tremendous amount of time to find those leads, whether you got someone in India building a list for you and cleaning it. You still have to call these people, you still have to email them, and there's so much time used to do that. And then on top of that, you have to enter all this stuff into your CRM, often manually, or even if you upload a CSV file with the information about the leads, you still have to add context about who they are and notes. You're switching between tools, that takes time, administrative tasks and reporting. And I'll tell you, one that I hate the most, Brian, is meetings. Meetings take up way too much time. And I think there's probably other people listening that will agree that meetings take too much time and we should have less meetings. So really, if we can eliminate some of those things, then we can spend more time actually selling, building relationships with the leads so that they become clients.
We're speaking with Aaron DeBenedetto, founder and owner of Mustard Growth, a company that provides cutting-edge AI solutions for lead prospecting and sales automation. Aaron is a director-level professional with 16-plus years of experience in for-profit and nonprofit organizations, specializing in client and customer service and success. He's enthusiastic and a creative leader with proven ability to build relationships and inspire others. He has excellent communication and presentation skills, is experienced in project management, has organizational and collaborative skills, is analytical and process-oriented problem solver. He uses excellent gut instinct and has a positive attitude. Let's get back to the questions. Aaron, would you please touch on the virtual sales team that never sleeps, AI-powered revenue growth?
Yeah, love to. So AI, if you're in sales, is your best new friend, because if you can leverage it properly, you can cut down on all those things I just mentioned. You can ensure that your pipeline is full with leads that actually have a possibility of converting. And that helps you keep them off of your CRM, these ghost contacts that are never going to pan out. And so the automation, and we'll talk about it a few moments here in our system, really targets the ideal client using AI, enriches each of those leads with the exact information you want to know about them, so that when you speak to the lead, you can speak in context with them. And I'll tell you more about that when we talk about the system. The third way that AI can work is by sending out automated emails and text messages, even if people opt in, and also can even do voice sales calls. So imagine your leads being warmed up by an AI sales bot that calls up and says, "Hey, blah, blah, blah. I know your context. I know who you are. Congratulations on those awards. And if you'd like to learn more about our business, I can tell you right now and even book you into an appointment with the sales representative." So all that's being done by AI in the background so that your life is focused more on closing than actually the prospecting part.
Talking about your system, would you walk us through your Prospect Panther 4-bot system? What are the 4 bots and how do they work together?
Yeah, absolutely. So the one that we demo to show you how everything works is called the Leads Bot. And as you might have guessed, it is about finding your best leads. We put in information about your company, it crawls your website, it does all these things, and then it can identify your ideal client persona or profile, and you can tweak it until it's right. And the system then knows who it needs to find. So that helps it right off the bat. And then it'll pump leads into the lead spot, and you can choose to enrich those leads with any research that you want. Currently, we've got set up company introduction. So like what you would copy and put into an email to them, an email subject line, the subject line for that initial email, direct message for DMing through the leads bot. You just click on LinkedIn or all their social profiles and put in the message, DM, and send it off. And the other one we have is just a summary of their business, and then also how your company can best serve them, to give you a little context before you make a phone call or reach out or show up to that demo call that you've got set up. So that's the lead spot. After the lead spot, you can choose to have it go on autopilot and just find your perfect leads either daily or weekly, and they'll get pumped into our CRM and they're already enriched with the data you want. The system sends out a series of emails that you can contextualize to what you need and your messaging and your branding. And then as people respond and want more information, the AI takes over and responds to them, can do text messaging. And then the third bot is this voice AI, and that is where they get a call from the voice AI agent, warming them up more and trying to book an activation call. And then the fourth bot is really our bot OS, the bot that keeps the other three working together in tandem and allows you to follow up with the leads in the system.
Aaron, what results or lessons learned have you seen with businesses and individuals that have implemented your recommendations?
They have seen a dramatic improvement on the quality of their leads and also the number of leads. So instead of looking at a list of 1,000 leads that may or may not pan out, you are able to save money and generate maybe a list of 100 leads that have a high likelihood of purchasing from you. And that's what we've seen is people just have better success rates. They're saving time in the process of finding the leads, and they're using that time for more selling. And it does the back end work of researching for you. So you just look at the lead in their context and make the call and talk to them like you know them already. And they probably will have already seen your emails and maybe even talked to the voice agent. And so they're all warmed up for you. And people are really liking this. And we're constantly working in the background on addressing any needs that they want to see in the platform, that we can expand it and develop it. So feedback is key. And so far, feedback's positive, and any new ideas we get, we try to implement.
We're speaking with Aaron DeBenedetto, founder and owner of Mustard Growth. Aaron, is there anything I've not asked that you'd like to add?
Speaking to your audience, just sharing some nuggets of wisdom. I don't know if I have a ton of wisdom, but these are some things that really have helped me throughout the years. Is number one, don't worry about shiny objects. I don't know if you've talked about that in your podcast before, Brian, but shiny object syndrome, where you're constantly looking around, getting distracted by whatever is in the moment. And I've installed in my brain like a filter that asks me every 10 minutes, like, are you on a shiny object or are you on an income generating, activity? And if I'm not, then come back to it. So that's really been key to me. Some other ones are I'm always aware that I am not the smartest person in the room. And if I am smarter than other people in the room, I need to surround myself with other people. So think about who you have in your life, who has the opportunity to speak into your life. Surround yourself with people that know more than you. It's not an ego trip here. You want to be successful, so focus on listening to what others have to say, and you'll be much wiser for it. I mean, those two things have been huge in my life and getting this business to succeed. And I just pray for all your listeners that they might have success as well.
Aaron, how can people get in contact with you?
Well, I've got a special offer for your listeners. What it is a chance to go to our landing page and you get 20 free targeted leads. We create an account for you when you fill in your email, and then you book an activation call where we activate your 20 free leads. And that will allow you to get on a call with me, and we will find you your targeted leads together using the leads bot. And that link is Prospect Panther, prospect like prospecting for gold, Panther like the animal, .ai/leads.
Aaron, thank you for joining us today on the BCF ORG podcast, The Business of Business.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
My sincere thanks to Aaron DeBenedetto for joining us today. Managing the performance and future direction of your company are two of the most important things you do as a leader. This podcast is on YouTube and over 20 podcast directories. In search, type BCF ORG. Be sure to leave a space between BCF and ORG. And don't forget to like, subscribe, or follow the podcast. And I'm here to help you. If you'd like to reach out to me for business mentoring or consulting, help you with a podcast, schedule a speaking engagement, or potentially be a guest like Aaron, please go to bcforg.com. There's a red Contact Us button in the middle of the homepage. All the podcasts are available by clicking on the website podcast page in the reference bar. These podcasts will be released the first and third Tuesday each month. In the next episode, 125, our guest will be Ken Miller, discussing crisis into clarity. In business, running a successful, profitable business is the ultimate scorecard. You're never done and can always be better. It tends to be more fun than work, frustrating at times, but can be very rewarding. From BCF ORG Corp., I'm Brian Fisher, wishing you the best. Thanks.